Well, here we go, the Femme Fatale 4-way for the Reality Wrestling Women's Championship.
Are you just stealing all of my lines? I love it. I love it. That's wonderful. That is a great way to describe what we're about to see. Promise Braxton has definitely got her work cut out for her in tonight's match.
You're right, and here she is, Carolina, fresh off winning that Sherry Martel Classic. She now has the opportunity to become, once again, the women's champion.
You talk about somebody who has confidence coming into this match, it is Promise Braxton, the chosen one.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Best.
She is the princess of NWA, the princess Tiffany Nieves.
Well, here comes Tiffany Nieves, since making her reality wrestling debut at the Sherry Martel Classic, where she had an opportunity at the Reality Wrestling Women's Championship. She has been very impressive, Chris Russo.
The fact that every time we see Tiffany Nieves, she gets better and better.
The pride of Puerto Rico.
The Puerto Rican princess.
Well, here comes the Pink Dream, Gracia, recently teaming with Tiffany Nieves. And it'll be interesting to see how they're going to do when they are opponents across the ring. There's only one women's champion.
A lot of humanity in this ring for this match, so it will be interesting to see what alliances are formed and maybe even broken.
From New Orleans, Louisiana, she is the current Reality Wrestling Women's Champion, Rochelle Chanel, #5.
Here comes the Reality Wrestling Women's Champion, Rochelle Chanel, #5, Carolina.
The Whitney Houston of wrestling.
Whitney Houston, I like that. I like that. Well, she's not going to need a bodyguard out there tonight, or will she? With 3 other women, she's going to be battling for her Reality Wrestling Women's Championship. This is a Femme Fatale Fatal 4-way, Femme Fatale 4-way.
There you go. Use your words.
And she's definitely going to be dancing with one of these ladies tonight. I guarantee you that.
But what we need to talk about here, Russo, is it's one fall to a finish. I mean, only one can walk out. You have to have eyes in the back of your head. I know you're not the best with math, nor am I, but 25% chance of retaining the title, 75% chance of losing. Not great odds.
I still am smart enough to know the odds are stacked against Rochelle Chanel, but she has been a champion for a very long time, since winning it at Summer of Champions, and has done a damn fine job of somehow being able to keep it like this right now.
Oh wait, now just a beatdown of Promise Braxton.
And notice that Rochelle stayed away from the fracas.
She stayed away from the fracas, but now it's got a 2-on-1 assault to the champion, Carolina.
Yeah, the Puerto Rican princess and the Pink Dream ganging up on the women's champion. Not good.
I guess the idea here, Chris, is if we work together and get the other 2 out, 1-2, potentially one of us will become the champion.
Yeah, you wonder if they really care or not, who of the 2 might win. Hold on.
Rochelle doing her damnedest, but caught a forearm to the grill from Gracia.
And all of a sudden, these 2 women, Gracia, Tiffany Nieves, I mean, it's like they're competing here for the Women's Tag Team Championship.
It does feel like a tag match right now. But
Well, they have been recent and fast friends. Oh, there's Promise now back into the action.
Yeah, and being bullies at that in the backstage.
yeah, they have been bullying some of of the women's division women in the back lately, but you know, they really are ganging up together and they're on the same page right now.
Well, in a night where we saw a beatdown of Gino Medina and a retaining of the titles from Fly Def, will Rochelle Chanel fare the same and be able to find a way to continue to be the Reality Wrestling Women's Champion?
If I'm Promise Braxton, I know that I have the biggest target on my back. Yes, you've got Gracia and Tiffany Nieves. Certainly they have their issues. Certainly Rochelle Chanel as well. So, tall mountain to climb here for the Sherry Martel Classic champion.
Whoa, look at that cover. 1, 2. Almost. And Gracia breaking that cover up.
Well, these ladies chose the right one. Promise Braxton is really aggressive, and she's not going to just sit there and take this lightly.
She absolutely is not. And now, a 2-on-1 again from Promise Braxton.
Watch out now.
That was oh man.
Surprised that may be a touch? I mean, all is fair in love and war, and especially when it's a femme fatale four-way. There are really no friends here.
No friends in a femme fatale four-way?
Okay, what?
Wow, that is a tough
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Promise Braxton all on assault from these two women who work very well together. But when is that realization going to come in where only one of them can be the champion?
Yeah, but again, you're taken for granted here and predicated on the assumption that they care about that.
You said predicated an assumption in the same sentence, and I got lost.
You're welcome.
Cover 1, 2. I only graduated from the University of Alabama. Don't give me too much credit here.
Look at Rochelle now coming back. Full head of steam, bougie excellence.
Reversal there in the corner. Rochelle Chanel, able to scout it. Didn't get all of that, but it was enough to rock her, and then misses. Look at this. Oh, gosh. Cover 1. Well, I think they both were going to cover.
So now this is an interesting dynamic that you typically don't see in one of these four-way matches. I'm getting the sense here that it's almost like a 2-on-2, at least to try to even the odds here.
In order to even the odds, you do have to kind of work together in order to be able to come out on top. So Rochelle Chanel should kind of really help out Promise Braxton, in my opinion.
Working in conjunction, enemy of my enemy is a friend, and then, it gets down to 2. It's wait a minute. A miscommunication. Cover. Promise is alone. 2. Could Promise win the title? She can't.
We'll try again.
1, 2, and no. Just a 1 count, actually, right there. Referee Val in great position. Promise Braxton.
Couldn't ask for a better situation. Once again.
Cover 1, 2. Promise is the inaugural Sherry Martel Classic champion. Of course, winning the Reality Wrestling Diamonds title, as it was then called. Looking to find herself back in the top of the mountain for the 3rd time.
There was Alex lurking on the outside.
That was great timing.
Look at those clubbing blows to the chest, Caroline.
Great timing by Alex. And Tiffany Nieves said earlier that timing's going to be everything for tonight's match.
Oh, look at that. Spinning sidewalk slam, going for the cover. Tiffany Nieves 1, 2, and no.
I'll just make mention.
Wait a minute.
No, I just wanted to make mention there on that cover. It's not like Alex tried to pull off Tiffany. Again, it's this interesting dynamic that we are seeing live and in living color here, how these two are going to continue to work together.
Well, the teamwork still on full display, and really, this match has really been all Tiffany and Alex.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a whole lot of offense coming from the other side.
But notice how successful it has been here for a 4-way match.
Oh, wait a minute.
Wow, with the last ounces of strength for Promise. Look at that. Can't even get up to a vertical base.
At some point, Promise Braxton or Rochelle Chanel, you would think that they might say, look, let's just go ahead and formally work together to get these women up out of here, Carolina.
That's what I'm wondering. When is that decision going to be made? Or can Promise take on the both of these ladies? Because they chose the right one, I'll tell you that.
Right now, she's all fire. And here comes Promise
Braxton as steadfast as they come, and that is why she's an absolute fan favorite here at the Walker Texas Lawyer Arena.
Cover here. 1, 2, and no, not enough. Alex Gracia there at the last moment. This is your main event this week on the Reality of Wrestling. A femme fatale four-way for the Reality of Wrestling Women's Championship. The champion, Rochelle Chanel, number 5, with the biggest challenge of her championship reign thus far.
This is a fantastic, a fantastic femme fatale four-way. You look at the women's division, it is loaded with talent.
I mean, yeah, conceivably any of these women could win the championship here this evening. They are all that damn good. But we're gonna see if Rochelle Chanel can find a way. Here we go, looking for that double suplex. Oh,
It's gonna put away Rochelle. It's gonna put away Rochelle.
Wait a minute, wait a minute. Oh, Promise Braxton was there to save her. Promise Braxton now. Oh, there goes Tiffany Nieves.
Whoa!
X kick to Alex Gracia.
I don't think I'd ever have heard those words. Promise Braxton saving Rochelle Chanel.
That was a great save.
Wait a minute. Oh, Rochelle Chanel. Oh, hit her out of nowhere after she came to her aid. 1, 2, 3, and still. What we saw there at the very end, Promise Braxton trying to save Rochelle Chanel from that double suplex, clears the house, hits an axe kick, and then from behind, Rochelle Chanel.
Wow, to save Rochelle Chanel did Promise Braxton, and what did Promise get out of it? How about a turn of events? And Rochelle Chanel now retains.
Oh, we have a massive match next week. Ryan Davidson versus Richard Holiday for the Texas Championship. But for my broadcast partners, Carolina Teague and Chris Russo, for executive producers Booker and Charmel Huffman, my name is Brad Gilmore, and we will see you next week.